Hi. So it's been a long time since I've done a tech review on this channel, and I am super excited to talk about turning my room into my own little sim pit with this tiny little projector by Akio. The Akio 1 projector combined with the Logitech G920 steering wheel, which I have invested in recently. It's January, it's that time of year. Fucking broke as fuck again, but there we are. I've got a new thing. I'm excited as fuck about it. Wanted to share with you how I turned GTA into my own little driving sim using the Logitech G920 steering wheel with force feedback and Xbox 360 CE, a controller emulator software which allows you to essentially turn any direct input device into an Xbox control signal, which allows you to play games like GTA and stuff like that. Now, the projector itself costs 40 quid on Amazon. I think 45 with delivery, which is a bloody steal for what it is. It is so small, so compact. These things have gotten better and better over the past decade, from the clunky thing that I bought like 10 years ago to this, which is kind of like it's like going from like shoebox sized devices to like something that's smaller than a digital camera and weighs less than like a bag of sugar, is like the smallest thing that I can imagine. The image that it projects on the wall is a clear 1080p crisp 2 meter screen, I'd say, and it's fucking sick. The colors are extremely crisp and high fidelity. I could not be happier enough with the Akaio 1 projector. Akio. Hi, so I'm quickly going to show you how to install Xbox 360 CE. So what you want to do is just type that into a Google search, X360 CE. Look for the website that says like Xbox 360 controller emulator. Click that. There are a few versions, the older versions, which are for 32 and 64-bit PCs. You want the new one, which allows you to use the software on all games without having to install something into the actual game folder installer. It's the games install folder itself. This one, you'll just be able to use this executable from any folder anywhere, so you can like keep it on the desktop like I do. But you just would download that would go to your download section, and then you pick that up and unzip that and extract that to a folder. So I've already got mine extracted onto my desktop. Now, once you have the application open, you'll need to do a few things before you can get it running properly. You will need to install a version of Windows C++, which will allow for the actual application itself to run. And then you will have to install the virtual emulator software, which can be a bit janky and can pause. And it seems like it installs whether or not it pauses or not. So once it's just being clicked and like run through, even if it crashes out, don't worry about it. You've probably got the software installed properly. It doesn't need much for it to actually work. You just need the C++, I believe. So once you do that, you click one of the controllers, the first controller I normally click, and then hit the enable device and start your mapping. Now what you would do here to assign your controller, whatever it would be, a steering wheel or HOTAS, to an Xbox controller button, is you would come to this, which is the left trigger for braking, and then hit record. I'm not going to do it this time, but I would hit record and then press the brake pedal to record and assign the brake pedal to the left trigger. And then vice versa, the right trigger for the steering wheel, and then the various buttons you'd need for whatever game or application you wanted the various controller you were using to work with, the specific controller you were using to work with. This is my GTA setup that works with a few other games. It's just the basic defaults for the G920. And oh yeah, when you're initially adding your device, you come up here, you press the add button. You would look for the device named your device name. So I have the G920 Racing Force here. And then you would add that selected device, and then it would be added to your controller. So if I wanted to, I could add more controllers to this controller one profile, and I could have multiple controllers running as one simultaneous Xbox emulated controller, as in like a steering wheel and a HOTAS to work with GTA, which I've had before, which works fine. So mostly the after you've extracted the file, just get the C++ running, and then the virtual emulator software, and then this is all pretty self-explanatory. The software itself is just laid out in such a way that you assign controllers to a control port, and then you assign your various controls to whatever you want it to be emulated as an Xbox controller. I hope that helps anybody who needed it, and I hope anybody who wants to use maybe a steering wheel in GTA, which I absolutely love, anybody who wants to use various hardware with games that don't support them could do that because of this. So if that helps anybody, that's made my day. Thank you very much. Cheers. Take care. Bye-bye. So I thought I had completed a little test drive from this, which is the Red Room in my GTA 5 online career mode, basically, or online mode, whatever you want to call it. This is my collection of red supercars, apart from this one, which is the Batmobile, the X80 Proto. I absolutely love how these cars look. Just how 80s, how supercar, how Ferrari, how just super Ferrari fucking race car is that. How fucking sick do all of these cars look in the new like graphics with the ray tracing reflections, so you can see the refractions of the cars in the, I'm sure you could before, but it just looks beautiful. It just looks beautiful, the ray traced reflections and all of the new bells and whistles that come with the GTA enhanced game. The lighting especially has been like the star of the show for me. I'm gonna see if we can get some like sunset vistas as we're coming out of like my house on the hills. It's not quite, it's sunny, it's very bright at the moment, but the game just looks beautiful. It's so vivid and so colourful and like bright, and it helps me forget the winter blues. but just with the steering wheel. Ferrari in about Los Santos, bro. Ferrari in about Los Santos like a badass. This game is sick. Graphically, thematically, the story mode with this is so much fun. I'm thinking I might do that as a stream, basically. That might be a very good look. The entire story of GTA 5 with a steering wheel. As much in first person as possible. But everything kind of works as it's supposed to. There's force feedback, which is emulating the rumble function, or the rumble function is being emulated as force feedback, which means that the wheel is making like drastic alterations as I hit lumps and bumps on the road and have to turn and rev the engine and go into reverse and stuff like that. It's crazy. It is so highly detailed. The road experience and the driving experience now, it's just a different thing.